Hello and welcome to another one of my videos. Now today I have something very special, and I have a British Army Special Forces 12-hour operational ration pack. Now this was kindly sent to me by Nem from NEMS MRE Reviews. She's a new British reviewer, and I shall leave the description and a link below. Please go and check out her channel, subscribe and show her a little bit of love. And what we'll do now is we'll get this out on a table and we'll see what this pack contains. So I have here on the table the British Special Forces operational ration pack, and this is a 12-hour. This particular one is the menu 8. And it has a production date of 2011, so it's just a little bit past its best. It's smaller than the standard 24-hour ORP, and just for comparison I do have a 24-hour ORP from the same period, so you can actually see the difference in size. So it's about 2/3 the size of the 24-hour pack. Let's move that back out of the way. It has all the usual writing, property of the Ministry of Defence, authorised use only, and it's still taped like the 24-hour with some tape there. So, what does this pack contain? Now there's not many of these around. I've only seen a couple reviewed, and they're the ones that Nem has sent out to people. So thank you once again to Nem. And what's inside? So, move this to one side, and straight off we have a warning about the flameless ration heater and a flameless ration heater, an FRH. Put that neatly there. We have a reduced size accessory bag, which I shall open in a moment. The usual teepees or tissues. There is a apple beverage type powder. There is a raspberry beverage powder. A cherry beverage powder. Certainly plenty of drinks. We have some apple flavoured sweets. Are one of my favourites. The stem ginger oat biscuits. There is a power bar, an energy bar, energized. First time I've had one of those. There is a stone fruit mix. Dried fruits there. There is another couple of drinks. There's orange and cranberry and strawberry. Plenty of cold drinks there. There is a fruit and oats snack bar. Now this is something totally new I've never seen before. A spicy Chinese shelf-stable sandwich by Bridgeford. I've never come across that one before. Best before 2014, so it'll be interesting to see what condition that's in, but it's something new. Always nice. And the mains, double bagged as they always used to be back in the day. And this is chicken arrabbiata. Last but not least, there is the content sheet and a very simple feedback and prize draw sheet. So that is the contents of the 12-hour British Army Special Forces operational ration pack. So let's get these out on a tray and see what they look and taste like. As you can see, we now have everything laid out on the tray, and we'll take a quick look at this very small condensed accessory pack before we start. There is the old style British spoon before that huge spork came available. There is the pack of V6 gum. There are 6 water purification tabs. There is 3 antibacterial wipes. Sorry, 4 antibacterial wipes. One tried to escape there. And for some reason, there appears to be a second Ziploc bag. So, plenty of bags for carrying your supplies, water or other essentials. So, let's just move these to one side. We're not going to need 4 anti-bac wipes at this point, or the aqua tabs. So, I have here what I would consider the main meal. And before I do, I noticed there is no hot drinks, only a good supply of cold drinks, obviously designed to be eaten on the run. So let's have a look at some of these. This is the cherry beverage powder. Now I've had these before, they do tend to be pretty good. And I've got a supply of glasses here. Very fine, very easily mixed powder there. Very, very fine powder, almost like dust. And we'll make that one up. So that's the cherry. Plenty of cold drinks there, as we say. Let's leave that there for a moment. And then we'll have a look at the raspberry. And again, very fine looking powder. So that's the raspberry. There's a lot of sugar in there. You can see there's a lot of sugar. And finally we'll have a look at one of the smaller packs, the strawberry. Very strong strawberry smell. Small amount of powder there, but again very fine. And once again, now on that one there appears to be no colour, which is always nice to see. So, just rinse my spoon. And I think we'll open this spicy Chinese shelf stable sandwich. Now this is totally new, well past its best before date by about 4 or 5 years, so that'll be interesting. And we'll see what a spicy Chinese sandwich looks like and hopefully tastes like. Wow. Obviously got the oxygen remover. Very interesting. Let's leave that there for a moment. Looks like a nice piece of bread. We shall open the stone fruit mix. And this is a mixture of dates, and apricots and mango. I had trouble seeing it there. I've forgotten my glasses. Dates, apricots and mango pieces. And for their age they still look pretty good condition. And then of course one of my all-time favourites, the stem ginger oat biscuits. These have been in the ORPs for many years. I've had many packs, and I do know they're, well, personally I think they're one of the best of the biscuits. Although biscuits fruit also come very close. There are 5 ginger biscuits. And we'll have a look now at this chicken arrabbiata. I was about to see it there. It was very hot. It's had about 8 to 10 minutes boiling in a pan. Smells good and still looks good. I have eaten these over 15, 16 years old, and up to now I've not had one that's actually gone stale in these old pouches, and this don't look no different. So where shall we start? There seems to be something floating in the top of that one. Let's just remove that. So I think we will start with the cherry drink. There's a sugar coating sitting on top there. Excuse my phone in the background. Oh, very nice. Artificial cherry, sort of thing that you get in sweets or candies, cherry flavour. Very sweet, a lot of sugar, energy boost. You just imagine those Special Forces soldiers vigorously running along, needing that sugar rush. Let's have a look at those. Raspberry, very similar looking. Very distinctly different flavour to the cherry. They look the same. Very much more an artificial raspberry again. Very artificial, not natural, but very sweet. Very enjoyable. And last but not least, I think this was the strawberry. There's a little bit left on the bottom there. No colouring on this one. Just a light hint of strawberry there. It's really just flavoured the water. But a very pleasant, very refreshing drink. All 3 drinks under strenuous conditions, you can tell. Lots of energy, lots of sugar. Very nice, refreshing drinks. Now, before I try the chicken arrabbiata, which still looks very good, I am dying to have a look at this Chinese sandwich, spicy sandwich. So shelf-stable bread. There is soy sauce and various other ingredients in there. I can't remember directly off the pack, but it sounds very Chinese style. Smells okay. Let's take a little bite. Really strange. The bread is still soft. It still has a lot of spring and give. Not so sure about the centre. Soy sauce, some form of meat, minced meat, but there is a strange aftertaste coming from that. A little bit of heat from a sort of spice, but I'm not going to eat any more of that one, just in case. Might be perfectly good, I'm just not sure. Never had it before. Strange aftertaste. Could just be how it was made, but if you're not sure, it's not worth the risk. But very interesting. I just need to clean my palate a little bit. Cherry, very nice. Now, chicken arrabbiata. Now these pouches very rarely seem to fail, even with this sort of age. So there is some pasta, a tomato sauce, I'm assuming there's chicken in there, Just have a taste. Perfectly fine. Rich tomato sauce, very rich. Pasta a little bit on the soft side, slightly just gone over the al dente, but certainly not soggy. They're not soggy by any means. Rich, flavoursome sauce. The sort of sauce we get here in the tinned pasta in the UK. Very much taste of tinned sauce. Tastes like it has got a little bit of hot sauce in there in the background, small background kick. Piece there with the chicken. Peppers. Tomatoes. Very nice, very rich, very filling. Still very much edible. And I'm going to have that spoon there. And when I finish this little video, I will actually finish that off. Very nice. Let's move along to some of these stone fruits. Apricot, dates. A little bit of white powder there, but I think that is just the dried fruit showing through. Let's have a little taste of a few of those. They're fine. Little bit dry. Honestly gone past their date, but perfectly edible. Nothing wrong with those. Dried fruit is dried fruit. I think unless you get a fungal spore and some from dampness get in, it tends to stay almost indefinitely. Very nice. Very edible. Nice energy packed snack. My favourite, the stem ginger biscuits, oat biscuits, nice and thin, nice and crispy. The foil wrapping always keeps them nice and fresh. Very fresh flavour of ginger. It's probably dried powdered ginger, but it does taste like there's some fresh in there as well. Very strong. These make an excellent dunking biscuit in tea or coffee. These and the biscuits fruit are my personal best favourites out of the British ration. So, overall impression. The 3 drinks that I tried, very sugar rich, very energy laden, but artificial flavouring throughout, but very nicely done, very delicately done. A nice, refreshing, energy boosting drink. The Chinese spicy soy sandwich, very interesting. May still be perfectly edible. I've never had one of these before, so I don't know what it's supposed to taste like. Does have a sort of aged taste to it, but that again, that could just be how they're made. These are shelf stable. Sometimes that introduces strange tastes that you wouldn't expect. Seems okay, probably is okay, but just because of the age and there is some sort of meat in there, I'm not going to chance that. But it's very interesting, very enjoyable flavour. Just not sure about the age. Chicken au batter, certainly edible. Pasta slightly over the al dente. The chicken is soft and easy to chew. The sauce is rich with a very slight hint of hot sauce in there. Very enjoyable pasta meal, and I am going to finish that when I finish filming this. Oat ginger biscuits, always my favourite. Crisp oat, very fresh flavour of ginger. Very nice biscuit. Shame I've not got a tea. It would make an excellent dunking biscuit for the tea. The mixed fruit was exceptional quality, must have been when it first went in over 9 years ago now. Obviously now showing its age, but the fact that it has lasted 9 years shows that that would have been an excellent quality when it first went in, and it's still more than decent now. Oh, of course, the V6 gum. Seen these many times before, but we'll quickly two little bricklets. There is one still in the packet there. The crispy shell has gone a little bit soft, but lots of flavour, lots of mint, nice, refreshing. I do think these older V6 are better than the more modern variants that are coming now. The Beyond the Beaten Track gum is not a touch on these old V6. Very nice, very good quality gum. So I'm going to leave this portion here, and I shall see you back with the remainder of the snacks. So bye for now. So welcome back to this final part of the British Special Forces ration pack, and here I have the remainder of the snacks, and we still have 2 drink powders. So this one is apple, very sugar laden, very nice flavoured. And again, a nice fine looking powder. Should fill that up. Lots and lots of sugar in there. And again we have another one of the small drinks. This one is orange and cranberry. It's a new one for me. I've not tried orange and cranberry before. Be interesting to see if you can taste the cranberry over the orange flavour. Usually the orange is very dominant. I think these smaller packs are more of a flavour enhancer for water as opposed to an energy drink. No colour, again, very nice to see. We'll open the Fruit and Oats snack bar. Again, seen these many times before. Oats and compressed fruit. This is one I've not seen before, the Power Bar Energize. Wow. Very sticky. Oh, very sticky, very crushed. I think that one might be a little bit over age. These little foil wraps don't seem to keep. Oh, I can't actually get that out of the packet. Very stuck, very sticky. I think you can see the sort of condition that's in. We shall put it down there and have a little taste off the corner. And of course the good old English boiled sweet, British boiled sweet. I've got that energy bar stuck all over my fingers there. Very sticky bar. And again, unless these have been in damp conditions, they very rarely let you down. Nice portion again. So, let's have a look at this apple drink. There is a sugar, like a cinnamon maybe, or brown sugar floating on the top there. Again, very artificial flavour of apple. But that said, delicately done. It's a nice apple flavour. A little bit tart. Makes your cheeks suck in a little bit as you drink it, but in a nice way. Very refreshing. Again, very enjoyable. This is the orange and cranberry, almost clear. Surprisingly, the cranberry is there with the orange, Very unusual. It's a combination you don't normally associate together, orange and cranberry, but it does work. That's a very nice drink. I do enjoy that. Unusual, new flavour, orange and cranberry. Very nice. So look at this oat and fruit bar. Looks perfectly okay. Smells okay. Perfectly edible. Flapjack style oats and fruit. Very nice, very soft, very sugar laden. Not so sure about this power bar. That does look like it's gone a little bit over, very sticky. I'll just take a nibble off the end. Very artificial flavoured, very sticky, very gluteny, but when it was at its best, I can see that would have been a very enjoyable energy bar. It's a taste of strawberry in there and red berries. Nice background flavour, but just turned into a sticky mush, unfortunately. Well past its best, but it would have been a very enjoyable energy bar. Now look at these apple sweets. A little bit sticky, like the energy bar. Maybe a little bit of damp as seen these boxes at some point. But these are basically sugar with flavouring. There's not a lot for them to go off as such. A little bit sticky, but perfectly edible. Nice, subtle, artificial apple flavour. Still perfectly hard and enjoyable. So, wipe my hands again. Extremely sticky, so it gives me a chance to try one of these of the 4 alcohol-free wipes. Again, nice large size. Little bit on the dry side now. There's not a lot of moisture left in that. Again, just because of the age. But it is that traditional British heavy duty wet nap. It's just not very wet anymore. So, very interesting. Very nice, enjoyable. 12-hour operational ration pack designed for the Special Forces. And I would like to say one more time, thank you to Nem for sending this to me. Please check out her link below and go and say hello. So I'm going to leave it there. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe and hit that notification button for future videos coming very soon. Thank you and goodbye. Now we have here on our table the British Forces Special. So we have here on the table the British Special Forces 8-hour operational 12-hour. I have here on the table the Special Forces, British Special Forces